Greetings and salutations, my friends. Welcome back to the Journeyman. Before we get going, we have a Patreon update. So, got a few thank yous. I think most of the names are okay. Couple I'm dodgy on. Tom Powell, Tanner Smith, Jack Spence, Doyne, Robert. By the way, I'm basically like Bill Gates. Topical. I've moved on from the book and actually just written the names on a spreadsheet. Who'd have thought? It's genius. Robin Howlett, James Cameron, possibly the director. I'm assuming so. Matt, I bet he hates that. Matthew McFadden, Billy, Ben Atkinson's up to his pledge. John Green from the Green Brothers fame. Alex Zeidler, I'm going with that. Nathan Holmes, Jean-Paul Query. I bet he loves having the name John Paul. Jean-Paul Wagwan, Daniel Werner, and Anders. I almost said Biatch. I don't think that's how to pronounce it. Curly, how do you pronounce this surname? Beich. Beach. Nah, Anders Biatch. That's what we're going with. So thank you so much. Incredible support. Yeah, Anders Biatch. What a name. And Jean-Paul. So overall, as you know, we do like an update overall, how much we've gained or lost this month. So obviously a few patrons leave. Some people just do like to do one-off donations and stuff like that. So we are down, despite having an amazing month, we are actually down $67. And, you know, that's fine. Mainly because there's a very generous guy that's been incredibly supportive of this channel called Saeed, who last month donated $200 and now he's selfishly dropped his pledge just to $100. Amazing bloke. I've spoken to him a few times through Patreon and stuff, and he's been a long-time supporter. So, but incredible. I'm so thank you so very much. Spreadsheet. Woo! I can just update that. I can even cut and paste the names into the credits. It's genius. Who'd have thought? Better than books. Right. Let's get on with today's episode. We're playing all right. We're almost undefeated, and we're trying. The desperate hunt for British players continues. So we did lose to Burnley 1-0, but a pretty even game. We beat Brighton 1-0. Hermione with a very late winner. We did miss a penalty as well. Really solid draw with Liverpool. Ezekiel, couple of goals. He shows up against the big teams. They did get a late equaliser, but it's fair to say they deserved it. We also, after that 94th minute goal, we then hacked one of their players down. That was the most clear and obvious penalty, but he was offside. So that was nice. Take it. And then we drew Watford 2-2. Ezekiel and Christoph with the goals. So all good stuff. We've made some transfers. Today we're playing dirty Manchester United and Watford in the fourth round of the Cup. Transfers. Look at this list. It's ridiculous. So Hedstrom has arrived. And he's gone straight back out. I loaned him out to Juventus as a rotation option, apparently. I think he's going to be really good. This guy, I don't think he's ever really going to make it. We signed him like a year ago. He hasn't really kicked on. So he's on loan Elche, itchy bitch. So he's only a cheapie, so he's a bit of a punt. So with the idea that we need a few more British players, less foreign players, because Brexit, we've got Daniel Shields, from 18-year-old English player from Nordstrand, because, you know, that's where all the best English players come from, apparently. Only £1 million, just a bit of a punt, really good physicals, obviously a playmaker in the making. So I think he could have a very bright future. We've got Nathan Evans Litchfield on loan for Southampton. It scares me that a player this good doesn't even just gets loaned out by Southampton. But he's an absolute beast, really good in the air. I'd like to sign him full time, but you know, they won't sell him. He's only 18 years old as well. And then we made a big signing, Derek Courtney from the Blue Noses for £21 million, going up to 27, mainly because he's English. He's a very good player, and what was his name? Pac-Man. He didn't really do it for me. So, and we basically swapped him out for equally equal quality, but English player, which is good news. We've sold a couple of players. They're the loanies out. We've sold Pac-Man for £20 million. Like, they're very similar. I'd say Courtney's probably slightly better physically, not quite as good mentals, similar technicals, a couple of years older. But we made a profit on him. He's pretty rubbish this season, but we made a cheeky profit, so I'm very happy with that. We've also got more potential outs. We are selling Herman the German just because we need more English players. So we've got Duxbury, who had a great start in the cup game, who's going to do a job as a sort of backup. We've also got the other loanee striker. So I'm just trying to make a bit of money. So we've got cash going, like positive cash flow, and going into the summer, we'll hopefully have a bit of money to spend. The league table is looking okay. We're improving. We're only a few points off the European spots, battling it out mid-table with Man United. So much like real life. I've had a word with Toddy. He's not been performing. I've had words. He should be doing a lot better. I've changed the tactics slightly to make him a poacher, just to try and give him, just get on the end of stuff. Courtney's making his full debut today, which is good. We got Fabrizio, we got Trent Alexander-Arnold as the advanced playmaker. We've still got a bunch of players to come in. These three central, this one we're not going to do. I've decided against it. These three central midfielders are coming in, I think, all in the summer. So we're going to have a lot of central midfielders, which is good because Trent's contract's going to run out. It's weird with Trent. He's so versatile. It makes him a really handy player. But he's on an absurd amount of money. So I'm he's got 6 months left. I'm going to wait to the last minute and then offer him a new 1-year deal. But he's going to have, if he wants to stay, he's going to have to take a massive pay cut, which I very much doubt he'll do. Like 100k I could do, but he's not going to accept half the money. Right, we should sign him a new contract. He's gone and bloody scored against Man United, but he's loving that, the Scouse lad. It's a weird one with Trent. It's just too much money, especially next year. He'll probably become like a bit part player on the bench, playing right back, left back, centre mid, wing, anywhere, because he's really good. But his physicals are starting to wane. Like next year, they'll drop into single figures. Oh, Lefebvre. So we've got a couple more English players, which is good news. We can meet the registration rules. Wembangamo has scored for Arsenal. All right, Shavit. It's making a run. Courtney deals with it. Interesting pass back. It's a little bit dangerous, but we've got away with it. Just float a little ball into the goalkeeper for shits and giggles. Ball played forward into no man's land. João Felix. Thacker. That's a good name. Oh, Fabrizio makes a good tackle. Trent. Fabrizio. Come on, boys. Ugh. Oh, Christoph's done really well to win it back, though. He beats the referee. Skins him. Lovely ball across. Yes, Toddy. Yes, Toddy. Come on. I think that's only his 5th or 6th league goal of the season. Needed that. He needed that. We're going to get those horrible messages. Oh, he's not scored for 9 hours. I'm like, no, shut up, shut your face. I did get offered the Leeds job interview, which was nice. I turned it down. To be fair, I did look at the club just to see how well financially they were. They were okay financially. I'm not going to bother. I'm not going to rock the boat. If they were rich, I might have just had a little interview just to, have a nose round. But they're kind of in a very similar club to us at this point, sort of size-wise. Obviously, apart from stadium. But the rest of it's pretty similar. Right. We should be beating mid-table teams at home. I wonder if I actually have any subscribers that are Man United fans at this point. Love you guys, you dirty mank bastards. Right. Look at it. It's beautiful. To be fair, I've just had to sit through Arsenal versus Manchester United, and it wasn't a very entertaining game. So this is your punishment, Man United fans, for making me watch that. Stornell. Trent. Nice. Zeke's going to get there. We know what he can do. Floats one into the back post. The goalkeeper's had a little flap. Didn't cross the line. Love goal line technology. We'll keep Toddy on because he might get a second goal. Stornell needs to be taken off. Wilco, one of our other English. Courtney's playing a 7.1 for his first start against Man United. I'll take that. Wow, Man United are bad, aren't they? Like, surprisingly bad. They're going to go score 2 late goals now. Good tackle, Trenty boy. Zeke. Oh, it's goal. It's got goal written all over it. It's 2 versus 2. It's what... Oh, so close. Oh, my word. What is it with these pass backs? It's like horror shows. Don't get sent off. Oh, I thought Zeke was just going to skin him then. Defender did really well. Okay, we're going to get one of those super long highlights. Shove it! Easy save for Sutic in the end. I was just looking at the goalkeepers with obviously Fernando Torres and Sutic. And I say Fernando Torres is just... The shot stopping wise, they're almost identical. Distribution, Torres is slightly better. And pace and sort of more physical, Sutic is the better player. But obviously he's like 400 years younger. So I want to give him plenty of game time. There we go. Comfortable performance. Right. A cheeky little FA Cup run would be lovely. So let's go to the Watford game. Okay. Watford time. We need to rest Trent Alexander. He's an old man. And apparently there's a big Scrabble tournament at the Old People's Home that he doesn't want to miss. So we'll give him the day off. Courtney is cup tied, which is fine. Costa's been having a really good season, the youngster. Put Ross. We've got Dan Vincent on the bench with our third left back, you know. Strength and depth. So I'm going to give him the full day off. Hermione's going to go in. And hopefully give Daniel Shields, I want to say Shield. It looks wrong. It looks like a typo. Shields a bit of game time. And Toddy I want to keep Toddy in because I want him to get on a run of form. I think Diamandi's been our best defender, but I do want to rest him. Like, a cup run would be lovely, but not at the expense of league form or injuries. So we'll go with that. It's pretty even. Beating them 11 times. They've beaten us 10 times. We've got 8 draws. Lucky number 37 for Daniel Shields. Serves him right for having typo in his name. Okay. Here we go, boys. Come on. We drew with them just a couple of weeks ago. It was a pretty even game. I'd like to see... I really want Toddy to... He needs to go on a bit of a goal-scoring run. Ideally, I think Ezekiel's fine. Like, he's a right winger that does everything and scores plenty of goals. I think what ideally I'd like to do next season is have that left-hand-sided player as an inside forward. Okay. The first goal of the season. The left-hand sided as an inside forward just to give a bit more support to the striker because obviously playing with the lone striker, I'm pushing the playmaker on, but at the end of the day, sometimes it can be a little bit isolated. So we've got 2 really good wingers, but they're out-and-out wingers. So I've got other players that could play there now, but then Lefebvre, who's been good, and the other guy have been missing out a little bit. Ferdy will start missing out. So I don't know. It would, if we decided to do that way, I'd probably have to sell one of them at least, because neither of them are inside forward material. Right. Let's go positive, boys. Let's chuck a little creativity in the mixer. Is there other scores going on? Fack up. Just us. Oh, no. Number 2 left back has taken a knock. Okay, this is not going well. This is not going well, people. We're 2-0 down. Ed Norton's got one. 10th of the season. Okay, only 15 minutes in. Plenty of time, boys. Don't worry about it. It's not like we just brushed Man City aside, Man United aside or anything, is it? The team's not that different. Okay, good ball out to Vincent. Go on, Danny. He's English, so I'm really cheering him on. Come on, boys. Look at this. Look at this passing. Ah, silky stuff. Oh, look. Oh, sexy. Okay, that's better. That's decent. Fabrizio. Ball in. Toddy's there. Headed away. Bit of time. Left-hand side's free. Big Dan Vincent there. No. Ferdy's on the turn. Ferdy. Yes! Good goal, Ferdy. On the right peg as well. Crashes in off. Crashes might be hard. It hit the crossbar and went in. We'll take it. It's 2-1. Instant reply. We'll take that, boys. We'll take that. Who got the assist? Christoph with the assist. Nice. No. It's a good old cup match, this one, isn't it? Boom song. Go away. Go away. Shoe. Good save, Sutic. Good save. I don't like the way the goalkeepers palm it out into oncoming players a lot in this game, I've noticed. Oh, that's good. They look decent, Watford. Oh, dear. Goalkeeper's having a little sit down. It's 3-1. 28 minutes gone. Boomsong with his second goal of the season. This better be like his first game or something, because if he's played 20 games this season and he's just now scored 2 goals, he's played 20 games or 13 games in the league. Good. No goals till today. Right then. And he's like dead. Oh, this would be a good time to score. Yes. Yes. Beza just hit the crossbar. It's another corner. Come on, lads. Oh, it's not bad. I like the attacking nature of it. He's let it go out. Could have just crossed it. Everybody's waiting there for it. He could have just crossed it in. I get Boomsong, look. Take him off. He's 61%. Okay. Doesn't need to be here. Okay, so like we said, as always, we're concentrating on the league. I think Trent just never came back now. He's like, nah. Oh, Ezekiel. Somebody's going to save us. It's bound to be him. Poor bloke is having to play with a load of mediocre past-it players. But it's his 8th of the season with a wonderfully whipped free kick. Actually, top bins. Not too much curl on it. Thank you, Zeke. Okay, we're keeping it close. Hermione. Fabrizio. Back post, Ferdy. Ferdy again. No. Cleverson Gabriel. Is he... What country do you reckon he's from? He's got the little thing over the E. Cleverson Gabriel. Oh, where's Cleverson Gabriel from? And it's a little thing over the E. What country?
France.
Oh, you're going for France. Okay. I'm going to pick somewhere random. I'm going for first thing that came into my head. Bulgaria. Okay. I'll look at it after this highlight. I'll have a look. Toddy. Oh. He is Brazilian. That was my first thought with Gabriel, but then the Cleverson bit threw me off. Just gone with my gut. Toddy, what are you doing, Toddy? Actually, I'm gonna get flashbacks as soon as I do this. Oh my god! Oh god! It's the crazy formation. 15 minutes. Come on. Let's get. I don't really want to replay though. Can we just score 2 in the next 10 minutes, please? Hit it, Toddy! So unlucky. We've hit the woodwork a number of times this game. 3 times we've hit the woodwork. Would be excellent on Soccer AM. But it doesn't count here. And it looks like after going our crazy attacking tactic, we just don't get any highlights. Oh, well. I'll take it. A win over Man United. It's never a bad thing. We've got to play Arsenal in away next, so that'll be fun. How dead are you? 3 days, that's okay. Woo! We got £573 for losing in the 4th round of the FA Cup. Just give us nothing. That's just insulting. I'd rather just not have that message and there'd be nothing. Give it to charity, all right? That pays Trent for like 10 minutes of his weekly wage or something stupid. Okay. I got to admit something here. I did try and get rid of Rashford. He's retiring at the end of the season. I was like, anybody just want him? He's on 170 grand a week. And it won't even let me try and give him away, which is weird because you think somebody could sign him for 6 months, but apparently not. Right, there we go, my friends. I don't expect major things to happen in the transfer window. You never quite know. If we get a silly offer for somebody, it might cause a chain of events. But we'll be back next episode for the Europa League knockout stages. Wolfsburg are a mid-table. So it can be Dirk Brill. No, I can't sign all these foreign players. Yeah, but Ahmed Soliman. That was the estimated cost before they picked him up. I almost bought him, but we've got Ezekiel, and that's just cheating if we had 2 players that good. Mind you, inside forward on the left. I don't know why I'm looking. I'm just taunting myself. He's valued at 37 million. We don't have that sort of money. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you to all the new Patreons. If you want to support the channel, there's a link in the description-y bit. You're all absolute legends. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.